Hello, my name is Stephanie, and today I'm going to try to persuade you to not use your cell phone while driving, whether it be texting, talking on the phone, or really messing with your phone in any way while behind the wheel. Many people do not realize the danger of looking at your cell phone for just a few seconds. You could injure yourself, or most importantly, you could injure those that are around you. Have any of you ever used your cell phone while driving? I'll admit that I have used my cell phone while driving, and I have also been in the vehicle with other people as they use their cell phone. Texting and being on your phone is one of the most dangerous things you can do while behind the wheel. Some people even compare it to driving drunk. Using a cell phone while driving endangers those around you as well as yourself. I don't know about y'all, but if I cause an accident that caused somebody to get hurt because I was on my cell phone, I would feel terrible and very irresponsible. The blame is usually placed on teens, but according to the HuffingtonPost.com, adults are just as likely to text and drive as teenagers. Driving while using a cell phone can be very dangerous. One of the main dangers is the amount of time your eyes are averted from the road while looking at your cell phone. Anything can happen in just a split second and your reaction time would be off. According to StopTextStopWrecks.org, looking at your phone for just 5 seconds, driving 55 miles per hour, is the equivalent of traveling the length of a football field. Simple things such as reaching for your phone, dialing, and most of all texting increases the risk of crashing by 3 times. Individuals that choose to use their phones while driving are 4 times more likely to cause an accident involving injuries. FCC.gov says that in 2012, driver distraction was the cause of 18% of all fatal crashes in the U.S. Using a cell phone is probably the biggest driving distraction that has become an issue. Driver distraction endangers people's lives and causes property damage. According to FoxNews.com, people know that texting and driving is dangerous, but they choose to do it anyways. Those who text and drive ignore the law and the problems that can be caused from this issue. Using a phone while driving slows down your reaction time to that of a 70-year-old's. There is no excuse when it comes to texting and driving or using a cell phone at all for any reason while behind the wheel. Adults and teens are both guilty for using their cell phones while behind the wheel. 15 to 19-year-olds do make up the largest portion of distracted drivers, but it doesn't mean that they are necessarily distracted by their phones. Overall, 60% of drivers have admitted to being distracted by their cell phones while driving. Pretty much everybody needs to stop using their cell phone while driving, not just teenagers. This affects the whole driving age group. There are some things being done to stop texting and driving, but there is no federal law against the ban of cell phone usage while driving. 44 states have banned texting and driving, and some organizations have been created that are focused towards the dangers of using a cell phone while driving. Parents should persuade their children who drive just how dangerous cell phone usage while driving really is. It can always wait. The best way to prevent texting and driving is to teach your children safe driving habits, and you should also be an example for them to follow. One way to do this is to definitely not use your cell phone while you have children in the car. If you are in a vehicle and the driver is on their phone, you should do whatever you can to persuade them to pull over or put their phone up until they can come to a stop. If a phone call or a text can't wait, you should always stop in a safe area and then use your phone. FoxNews.com states that some cell phone carriers have apps that will put the phone in a safe mode when the vehicle is over 15 miles per hour. This keeps you from being able to use your phone until you are almost at a complete stop. Cell phone use while driving is very dangerous, and it is the cause of many fatal accidents every year. This is something very simple that can be avoided with a little bit of self-control. No text is worth a life.